Hi bosses, thank you so much for purchasing your Ultimate Travel Planner template from Oh My Happy Heart. I am very sure you will get a lot of value out of this template. There are many tabs as you can see over here, but I will be going through one tab per video just so it's easier for you. First up, under budget, you just need to change where you're going. So for this particular example, which is also my trip, I'm going to Europe and my currency is in euros. So feel free to change these according to your own holidays. Next segment is the summary of your total budget, expenses, and the differences, whether you have leftover or maybe you have spent more than what you budgeted initially. For this particular segment, please do not put in anything. So you see these little triangles, these are notes for you. So do not edit, fill in your expenses, and then it will all be calculated automatically. So where do you put in your expenses? In the expenses tab, which I will get to in just a while's time. And once you fill in your expenses, it will actually have a pie chart popping up over here. So this is like my example for my own particular trip, and yours will look different according to your own expenses and budget too. Next is where you input your budget. So over here, you only need to put in these columns, the total, just leave it alone. So remember, wherever there's this little triangle, you can just hover your mouse over it and a note will pop up to remind you, do not edit. Or, maybe say some information over here. You can edit the name of these header categories, but do keep to just 6 main categories. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, because there are formulas in the expenses tab that are dependent on these things. But when you change the names over here, it will change accordingly in the expenses sheet too. Just to give you further examples, so maybe restaurants and cafes, I'm budgeting maybe say $1,000 for food. So I'm not going to bother like where exactly I'm going to eat, snacks, alcohol, tips, etc. I'm just budgeting $1,000 for the whole food and drink section. So I'll just put it anywhere I want, because at the end of the day, total will still be $1,000, and that's good for me. So when you put your budget over here, you can see that this formula automatically changes by itself. This entire column of actual expenses, do not ever touch it because they are dependent on expenses and they will be auto-populated too. And next, let's see, maybe entertainment, tours, I'm budgeting maybe say $300, attraction and sightseeing $100, shopping maybe $200, souvenirs $100. So total will be calculated automatically and you see your budget has increased again. So do this for the rest of the categories too and you're good to go for budget.